Locomotive. Cool. Okay. Frontier Font. Wait, Frontier Foundry. Huh, tongue tied today. Huh, made with Unity. Isn't everything made with Unity? Oh. Okay, so that's how we're going to start the game. Well, you saw it just earlier, and I kind of almost forgot the name of the title. That's kind of interesting. Kind of subverts your expectation, doesn't it? Well, anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. Welcome to Far Changing Times. So let's go. Wait, what's going on here? Did I press a button? I guess I did. Well, they said press any button. I just accidentally hit the right analog stick. That's interesting. Want to make sure I'm recording too. All right, so we're just gonna play the game. That's gonna be what's on the agenda for this one. Hey, is this gonna be like inside, but their art style? Yeah, interesting. Okay. Is Boyo just wearing some kind of like some diver helmet or something? Or I'm trying to see his head. Already right off the bat, I really enjoyed the art style. The art style is pretty. It's pretty actually great. That's kind of interesting. But with Unity, with the Unity program, you can literally manipulate and change the environment to your whim in terms of Unity. It's always great. Yeah, I will give that for how long Unity's been around. I think Unity is groundbreaking. I think it's always evolving with the developers, new developers coming into, well, game development. So, bravo. This is a really solid art style. All right, so like Inside, is this going to be like a puzzle game? All right, on the second part, we're gonna do like we usually do. Once, since this is the last of the new games, which is it was shorter compared to any previous months. We'll see what November has in store, but the scheduling for that or for this, we're gonna try to do as much as Gianna because we're done with the new games. So we're just gonna focus on Gianna Twist Sisters or Gianna Sisters. We're going back to that. That's going to be the schedule for today if we can tackle it today. But right now, we're just doing two videos of Far Changing Tides. Once we're done with that, then we're going to move on to the Gianna Sisters. I think it's Gianna Twist Sister or something because it's going to leave on November, I think 21st. But yeah, that's going to be the focus. Finish that game out. And if no other important games are leaving, then we're gonna go back to my alphabetical orders that I'm gonna try to finish because it's been taking me a while, not on purpose, because new games have been coming to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, and then games that I actually like have left PlayStation Premium, Extra and Premium, like throughout this whole year, and kind of last year too. But yeah, the games that I like actually have left, but luckily the games I have I have finished it, except for Chicory Full Tale. But anyway, let's get started. Ah, there you go. I guess it's also gonna just show us the title. I love when games do that, like the fade in titles, and it just fades into the gameplay and then fades out. That just shows you're in for something special. Not all games do it, but yeah. I can't zoom in, so I don't know if they have like a fish for a head or like a diver's helmet or something. Well, all I know is this is a puzzle game. Oh, that's cool. So you have the ability to go up into the surface or dive down. Well, compared to the other games I played, this is the most unique. I already know what's going to be the best game of October, PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. I gotta admit, the pretty much the substance that we got, or the games we got for October, has actually been disappointing. There've been, in my opinion, only two games I would recommend and I actually enjoyed. I think this is the second game. I know Gotham Knights. If you've seen the reviews, even if you haven't seen the reviews for Gotham Knights, that one was man. I just how do you do that with the Batman game? You know, Batman. Oh, okay, so what town is this? What's the inspiration? Because it's been flooded, but no, seriously, what was the developer? Ah, cool. Okay, so it's definitely sideways. So it's a 2D platformer in a sense, 2D puzzle platformer. This is one of the most unique games. I am I'm not really disappointed. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it takes cues from inside. Yeah, just in general, it just has better physics. I mean, inside had some great swimming physics. I just think this one's slightly better. Plus, inside just had the better art style, but this one, it's still great. Oh, so what happens if I jump in the water? Ah, cool. So it shifts perspective if we do this. So can my character get killed, or is this like a kid-friendly game, unlike Inside, where we're just pretty much everything is atmospheric and the storytelling is in the visual storytelling, like Inside. I'm not trying to compare this to Inside. I am very sure this developer put the time. Yeah, they put the time and the resources to make this game, and I'm not even dissing it. This game is actually pretty unique, and I like unique games. So I will give you kudos for that. If it was like more than five people who worked on this. No, looking at the composer, it's really great. This is a really soundtrack. Joel almost sounds like Scotch. His last name is spelled Schoch or Schoch. I like to acknowledge the composers if they did a solid job with the soundtrack. Oh, that's nice. I don't know. Seems like it's better than Elder Souls, but I think it's my. I'm gonna be biased. I know what's gonna be my favorite game of October 2023, PlayStation Plus Extra Premium, and this is actually a rarity for me to finish a new game. All the new games that I was interested in a month. Usually, it takes me like a good 2 weeks, depending on my schedule. But I was actually able to finish it in a reasonable time frame. Maybe because there just was a lot of PlayStation Plus October. Kind of wish they threw a lot of horror franchise, but they didn't really do it. So wait, is Far Changing Tide supposed to be horror related? Because I'm looking in Wikipedia and also Google. It's literally a adventure puzzle video game. It's not really a horror game. Roki would be considered horror for its childlike dark fantasy and Alien Isolation. But I think PlayStation Plus Extra and Pre were banking that they threw the Alien Isolation, Dead Island, I guess kind of got them. Nights is horror related to a degree. I think they were big on that idea that that would classify as horror, but it's not. In fact, the medium and the core were more of the horror games that left. Ironically, I don't know what that was all about. But hey, I'm not executive head of PlayStation, so I don't understand the logistics and all that. Yeah, if I didn't have Inside, this would be a good alternate for a adventure puzzle game. Do I low-key like them? I wouldn't say I am a fan of them, but I enjoy them when they do come out. Like that Cocoon game. That one, interesting. Alright, what have I already liked about this game? The art presentation is, well, it's not like astounding, but it's actually pretty great that I'm actually surprised. It's a pleasant surprise. The water, the shifting perspectives of the water physics and then going to the surface is so seamless, and it's really cool. It's a great color palette of going back. It's a great color path. Man, I'm trying to find my words. It's a great color palette to go back to the surface and then go back to the water. Excellent puzzle physics. I don't think it's like the best, but I think it's pretty great. It's worth acknowledging. Music's great. Yeah, Joel. Wait, is his name Joel? Because I'm gonna not try to pronounce his last name because I will butcher it. Yeah, but Joel did a. I think he, for the time we're gonna hear the soundtrack, I think it's a good soundtrack. I don't know. I think it's great. Is it worth downloading on Spotify? Good question. All right. Well, you know me, guys. I like to get analytical for games that you know are freaking trying. Huh. Okay. I feel like you have to pull this down, but I guess not. Maybe. Ah, there you go. And then pull the box over there. I figured that's why it was glowing. Well, not really glowing. It was just highlighted. There we go. Gosh, I like swimming in this game. I don't know why. There's no visual storytelling. I don't think it's striking or groundbreaking like Inside. I think Inside with their storytelling it was just too good. It was too great. There's a reason why I like going back to Inside. And I hope the developer for Inside and Limbo and Cocoon still make games. I think they're extremely well done or well versed in terms of environmental slash visual storytelling. All right, what puzzle we got here? Okay, can we pull it all the way? Oh, well, I guess it was that simple. That's some ladder. There we go. Cool. All right, so what causes flood here? I figured we could zoom in. Okay, let's see what this character looks like. Oh, they just have like hair covering their eyes. All right, what's the significance of this woman? Is it his mother or? Seriously, Joe, you just had the right music accompaniment that it works for this. Hey, I am very well versed in musical composition, and music was a very big part of my life, still is. So when a developer, or you know, I'm not trying to do like some music class, but when basically a musical composer puts their heart and soul in it, and they actually, even if the game sucks, if you could tell that the music composer put their heart and soul and passion into music, I'm gonna freaking acknowledge it. I'm gonna find their name, look up who it is, even if it takes me a couple minutes, and then acknowledge it in the video. Because why? Because like the developer, some developers, they did put their entire being into this game. Can I? Huh? That's interesting. Put it there, and then imagine. Ah! And that makes sense. That I could interrupt. Okay, and I don't joke around. There's literally a big freaking red button in the middle of this ground. Don't you think that's a little on the nose? I love that there's a big freaking red button at the middle of the water. Okay, well, there's definitely a puzzle here. I mean, it's an adventure puzzle game. Cool. Can we throw the plant thing? And guys, don't be surprised if I had the IGN walk through this or Google this, because I don't want to watch a YouTube video of how to complete it. Plus, I like to solve the puzzles on my own if I can. Now, if it's like the Witness or the Talos Principle, heck no, I'm pretty much Googling the crap out of that. Whoa, what the heck? I was not expecting that. Hmm. Huh. Wonder what this puzzle's gonna lead to. Much so, yeah. Yeah, it's been 18 minutes. I believe it. Wait, is this supposed to suck up all the water? What if just a thought, and I'm sure every gamer who played this game. Yep, that's what I thought. That is so cool. Great, extremely great puzzle physics. I knew that it had to do with a vacuum. We're not gonna say sucking. Oh, behave, as Austin Powers would have said. Uh, okay, we're done now. Another big red button. Wait, what's going on? What's it doing now? Oh, it added some scuba gear, I guess? Oh, just remove it. I guess the big red button reveals a path. Now he's wearing some kind of scuba gear. So is the environmental and visual storytelling great? It's not like inside level, but whoa! And it fills up the water anyway. Ah, that's clever. Opening it up opens more water, and then I'm gonna just swim to the surface. I bet if I go in here, it leads us back to the same path.